If you have done your history properly as a South African, you would know that Nelson Mandela in 1994, he won for the ANC majority of the vote. But then he went on and constituted a government of national unity that was inclusive to all political parties. Fast forward 2024, we are made to believe that the ANC is constituting a government of national unity whereby they didn't even win the majority of the votes. So how is it a government of national unity if they are not even including all political parties? So Julius Malema is rejecting this new government of national unity of President Ramaphosa, and he's exposing that the government of national unity of Nelson Mandela was more genuine than this sellout government of President Ramaphosa. Take a listen at a clip of him explaining this.
We are in a government in Africa called Government of National Unity, which is a lie. Because it can't be a government of national unity if it doesn't involve everyone. Mandela's government of national unity involved everyone. That's why he called it Government of National Unity. And Mandela did not do it because he did not have numbers. Mandela won the elections, but said, even if I've won, I need everybody to come together to build the country. Not because I need you for you to vote for me to be the president. So this has got nothing close to what Mandela did in 1994. Mandela's GNU was a genuine GNU. This one is a grand coalition of the DA and the ANC. And it is not an ANC initiative. Because you think it's the ANC that came with that. No. The DA came with what we called moonshot. The moonshot was an attempt to get all parties that are sponsored by the Oppenheimers and everybody else to come together and get 50% plus and then isolate the ANC, EFF and everybody else who represent the African agenda. That was their idea. When they failed to get 51%, they abandoned Herman Mashaba without saying goodbye. And went to ask the ANC the same they asked of others. When they could not achieve it through other people, they left those people and said, no man, when I come here, we can win this thing together. We don't need anyone. But the ANC during elections never formed a moonshot. Never said after elections, I will have all these parties working together. It's the DA that said that. But after election, there are people who are working together. Why does it start after the elections? It started before the elections. When the DA said moonshot could not arrive at the moon. They had to find something else. And then, like they say, they went to the president, and the president said, this is a very brilliant idea, but don't talk about it. I will go and coin it as Government of National Unity to have a buy-in of the ANC. So that the ANC people can believe in this thing. I can't call it ANC-DA coalition. We'll call it Government of National Unity. That's why the ANC people are defending something they know nothing about. But what was the idea? Idea was the same as Lumumba, Gaddafi and everybody else. There must never be Africans in power without white supervision. And that's why the white supervisors had to come. The ANC allowed itself to perpetuate the interest of the imperialist forces and colonizers by going into bed with the colonizers. Now the ANC has got an interesting argument. It says, but you EFF can't say we can't go with the DA. You went with the DA in 2016. We say that's a problem of being led by illiterate people who can't define what is a coalition. A coalition is an agreement between the two parties or beyond who agree to work based on certain principles. There is no such an agreement with the EFF or DA or anyone anywhere. We have never gone into coalition with the DA. We voted with the DA to oust the ANC in the metros. Why? The ANC was becoming arrogant and more arrogant. And we said, we'll vote against you and you won't believe it. They thought we were joking and we did it. If they say to you, the EFF had an agreement with the DA, now they are saying to us, who can't have an agreement with the DA. Just ask a simple question. Show us that signature of Mbalula and Helen Zille. Show us with the EFF. Where is that signature? Why do you call it the same thing when the other one doesn't have a signature and this one has got a signature? What is the role of the signature? It is binding on all parties to execute that which they've agreed on. We never had such, and they are using us to continue with the wrong agenda.